am going to be cooking some steak today, so I'm just gonna film myself doing it so you guys could learn how I make it. I personally like to make it medium, so that's what we're doing today. First thing I do is I oil the pan. I just put olive oil. The olive oil I used is this one. I believe it's from Aldi. Really good. So I just put it on that, and then I'll put the stove at like 4, at the setting number 4, so it's just a little bit warm. While that's heating up, I have my meat over here, which I got this from Aldi as well. And these are sirloin steaks, and it's 3 of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those open and just start seasoning them. So I'm gonna season them over here. I'm just grabbing a cutting board and a napkin. So the way I season meat is I just literally put salt and pepper. I know that there's people that like to do garlic powder as well. I actually started with garlic powder, but then I changed to do something more simple. So then that's when I went and I did what's it called? Just salt and pepper. So now I'm just getting the meat out. Again, I'm cooking this sirloin, which I love meat. I don't eat it too often, especially lately, because I've noticed that my body takes a little bit longer to digest that. Hold up, let me move the camera because you guys can't really see. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like my body personally takes a little longer to digest it, so I mainly make the meat for Jose, but looks like this. Really good stuff. Everything looks good, fresh. I always do a smell test just to make sure that everything is fresh. I've had these since I think like August, but they were frozen. August 29th. Wait. July. Use or freeze by. I think we're still, I mean, they still smell fresh, but they're not as fresh as they can be, but it's fine. Okay, so I have some liquid in here I'm just gonna throw out real quick because I don't want it to go in the trash. Just gonna rinse that. So my favorite dish to cook is definitely pasta, specifically alla vodka pasta. I love to cook that. I feel like that looks good. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. I haven't started yet, but yeah, it's just a sirloin. Shout out to Priya. Yeah, we're cooking sirloin steak today, so the way I like to season it is I just like to throw on salt and pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my salt and pepper. So okay, I have salt here, and then the pepper, I guess. Is that pepper? I think this is pepper. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so just gonna grab some pepper. I'm going to put the temperature a little lower. So first thing I do is, let me move this so you guys can actually see me seasoning it. I grab some pepper and I season it. Thank you so much. So I just do a little bit of pepper like this. I actually put kind of, not too much, but like a pretty good amount. It looks so good though. I love this recipe so much. I just grab it with my hands. I have a friend that she's like scared to grab it. I'm like, I'm not scared to grab it with my hands. I just wash my hands after, obviously, and before. Make sure you always, first step is obviously to wash your hands. So I'm doing it on like a cutting board, so it's kind of like you have to clean it after as well. But yeah, I just like to clean my space after. So I just put pepper. Now I'm gonna go in with salt. I just use this iodized table salt, and I just put it on top. I put a pretty good amount. I learned not to be scared when you put salt. Like, don't be scared, you guys. You're gonna be fine. You probably need a little bit more salt anyways at the end. So this thing's heavy, but Pilates has been helping. So yeah, I just like to put like a pretty good amount of salt. Okay, so then this is ready. So now we're gonna flip the steaks over. Like so. This is a good size too. And then I'm gonna go back and start again first with the black pepper. Pretty good, decent amount. And by the olive oil on the pan, and it's currently just like frying there. By the way, I'm not a professional, I'm just doing this for fun live. Well, not for fun, I'm gonna eat it, you know? Okay, so just finish up. Perfect, and now I'm gonna throw on some salt. Okay, so that looks good. Now we're ready to put it on the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys, put you guys back over here, so you guys can see well, like everything that's been going on over here. I will sub for a shout out. Shout out to Void Gamer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some tongs. I guess they're fine. Kind of like to use wooden ones, but these are fine too. Just to put the meat, so. There we go, we got one. I'm gonna just do, I guess I'll do two at the same time. I like to kind of like just rub it in, make sure that that's all the juices. And I'm cooking it at kind of between 4 and 6. So you guys can kind of get an idea. I don't like to do it right away because this thing gets hot really fast. So I'm gonna avoid that. These are meal prep, by the way, so they are going to be, I'm gonna put Tupperware after they're cooked, and I'm making them for Jose so he can have food for the week. The rest of the week, I should say. Putting a little bit more salt. And some people like to be fancy and do like and stuff like that. I've tried to do garlic, but I haven't really mastered that yet because I feel like I kind of just burn it too fast. I don't know why. I guess I'm not too good at it, but not sure if you guys could see the steak. Okay, so yeah, just gonna let that sit there for a little bit. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. If you're loving this live stream, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna start cleaning up a little bit because I heard it's always good to clean up a little while you're cooking. You don't have to worry when you're done. Unfortunately, I can't eat these because I have a doctor's appointment at 1:45 and they told me not to eat, so can't eat them. Obviously would love to, but can't. Looks really good though. Everything looks delicious so far. Hey Rhea, how are you? How are you, girl? We're cooking girlies today. Currently a sirloin steak. You kind of missed my seasoning process, but I literally just put a good amount of salt and a pretty decent amount of pepper. Cooking it on 6 to 4. These are the petite sirloins, so they're kind of thin. I'm good. What about you? I'm good. Today is just a day that I'm relaxing a little bit now, just cooking, and then I have a doctor's appointment after. I'm going because just gonna do a checkup, but I can't eat yet, so I'm making myself some food so I can eat it after. We're actually gonna do that while I'm cooking. You guys, I don't know if you've ever had these, but they are amazing. The black and white cookies from Publix, amazing. Let me know what your favorite meal from Publix is, like your favorite little dessert or snack. I'm gonna take 2 of these to go, again, because I can't eat. In fact, that reminds me, I need to drink 2 of these, so please remind me to drink my water. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna take 2 of the cookies. And this looks like it's flip it in like a minute. So once it gets to 12:21, I'm gonna flip it. No, not Filipina, Hispanic. Okay, so the cookies of my lunch for when I go to the doctor's and I'm able to eat. Time to flip it. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. It's just delicious. That cook a little, and then I like to cook the sides like of the fat because I like to make sure that's cooked well. I learned that meat, it's okay if you don't cook it all the way. Chicken has to be cooked all the way. Meat, the main issue is when issue lies with the exterior. You really have to kind of clean that and cook it well because that's where it holds most of its bacteria. The chicken holds it all the way through, and that's why chicken. I actually don't cook chicken too often. I don't think I cook chicken. I think I cook chicken once a year. I do not cook chicken at all. I'm just like going to get rid of it, I guess. So trying to see what I could take with me to go. I'm gonna have Jersey Mike's anyway, so I'm really craving Jersey Mike's. So, what's a trick that you can do with your hands to find out how rare the meat is? Ooh, that's good. I don't know. If you have a trick, please, if you do, let me know. What I do is I just cut it through. If I really don't think it's not cooked well, sometimes you just know. Like, when you know, you know. This looks like it's been cooked really well, though. So I like to kind of grab it and move it around a bit like this, just to make sure that the sides are cooked as well, especially the fat. So we're just doing that really fast. See, you can kind of see the fat is like yellow. That's exactly where you want it to be. I feel like I didn't get the best cuts of meat. I did, but I don't think I did get the best cuts. I definitely had better cuts, but they do the trick, so it's fine. These aren't that fresh, unfortunately. They're from like last month, but they were frozen, so it's fine. Yeah, when you freeze stuff, I mean, that's the way to go. Still needs like a tiny bit more time, and nothing's too long. So what I'm gonna do is put it on low, let it just sit there a bit. It's a little smoky. But I think it's to cut it through so I can just see. I'm still kind of a beginner. Sometimes if I do it every single day, which I was doing now, I was cooking meat every single day, I kind of was able to know whether it was. This is not bad. This is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually put it here on the side because it's done. So when you notice that it's cooked pretty well, just put it on the side, and it's already still cooked. So like I took it off of the stove, and meat is already still cooking on its own. So you don't have to like worry about it. Like if it's raw, it's cooking now, so that's good. I have another piece I'm gonna cook, and then I'm ready. It's so bad for you, but the fat bits on the meats are the best. They really are. They're so good. I love it with like the juices go into the rice. My favorite, like the best. The best. I was always kind of like intimidated with cooking until I learned cooking is good for you. It provides, you know, nutrients, and you're making family members and loved ones. So it's a great thing to do and to have. So definitely love it. Just everything is cooked well. Everything looked good to me. Cutting it in half, it looked really good. So I guess we're good. I might leave it here just a little bit, just to get a little bit more of, I kind of want to cook this piece. I saw like a fat that's bugging me. I just put it on a little bit just to make sure everything's okay. But either way, I turned it off, so just to have it going a little bit more. But yeah, this came out really good. I think this. So now that those are done, I'm going to put them aside and let them kind of simmer. Just gonna go here, make sure the sides are cooked well. Let's very juicy. This one came out very juicy, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Tupperware. So I got this Tupperware, which is perfect because when I make the rice, I could just put it in here. I had leftover rice from like, not yesterday, but the day, 2 days ago. I don't know though about rice. I feel like rice, you should throw it out. Like, that's my opinion. Again, I'm not a pro at this stuff, but I don't know. It just gives me like, I just feel like it should be put away and eaten like as soon as possible. Okay, so meat is done. Now I have one more piece to make. Oh my gosh, almost fell. I have one more piece to make, so I'm gonna just quickly make that one. This one's a pretty too, so. And I don't know why it left out like this little piece. I think I might just throw it out. But we're gonna cook this one now. I'm gonna throw a little bit of oil on it because I need to put on some more oil because the oil kind of ran out. So I'll just put it like that. Perfect, and we're starting to cook it. I'm gonna flip it because it has so much olive oil and I kind of want this piece to get olive oil too. So. Perfect. Let me know what your favorite meal is to cook. Mine is definitely vodka pasta. That is my favorite meal to cook. With chicken, I used to do sausage, but I think chicken is just way better. It is just so much better. Okay, I'm gonna throw stuff out and just start kind of like washing dishes. So let me quickly do that while this cooks. Oh, I just put down the dish that I needed. Yeah, feel free to send me your famous recipe. I love to learn new recipes. I really do. So, go ahead and I might just put the meat, this piece on this side, or I'll put that one on this side. I can just some of it. There you go. Okay. Just cleaning up everything. Putting it literally exactly where it came from. Hello, welcome. Currently cooking a steak, which came out pretty good. It's cooking really fast. Oh, it's crazy. I'm gonna put it a little bit lower. It's cooking a little bit faster. I'm gonna wash everything after, but yeah, that's how I cook my steak. I love it. I used to do garlic powder. It's a way different, like a way different flavor. But I just found that the salt and pepper is just perfect. Like if you cook it right, it just is perfect. Let me know what your favorite recipe is in the chat. Mine is definitely all about the pasta. I love any pasta, but I mastered the sauce for olive vodka. And I haven't really tried lemon butter. I've done lemon butter before with HelloFresh, and that came out amazing. It's so good. I want a good red spaghetti sauce, and I guess also like a chicken francais, like type of sauce, I'd also want to do them too. So this one is cooking really well. I'm just going to hit the sides up a bit. And then remember, there's a lot of oil, so be careful because that thing goes up, up, up. Okay, this really looks ready. That was fast. So I'm just going to turn this one off. Let it sit for a little bit. But this one cooks really fast, which is great. Let me know again what your favorite recipes are. I love to cook. I really do. I just love to do it in a big kitchen. That's the best thing ever. But again, yeah, feel free to let me know what your favorite recipe is. Send it over my way. You can do that. I think it's ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and put it here aside, let it sit a bit, get the sides, because again, I like to cook the sides and make everything look like perfect. Actually get the fat. Yeah, I mean, this looks cooked really well, so I don't know why this one took a little bit of a shorter time, maybe because it's a little thinner. Possibly it's a little thinner, but okay, so that's it. So now it's cleanup time. So to clean up, I'm just gonna put thing. Well, still gonna use this, so I'm just gonna put this aside. But I have some pepper that I cleaned, so I'm just gonna go and grab a Lysol wipe. Almost done with my first water bottle of the day. I need to drink 2, so kind of getting there. But yeah, just cleaning right now. You can see you really got to clean after you cook. Just trying to get everything. Perfect. And over here. So I want to clean like any of the oil around the stove where I cooked, because I don't want to obviously like burn where I cooked. So just clean around. And yeah, guys, so that is pretty much how I cook my steak. It's pretty simple. I have tried other ways, for example, using garlic powder, using taco seasoning. I've done a whole bunch of different ways. I just found that doing it this way is the best. I just feel like it just tastes the best. Like, it's a good American steak. So I'm going to jump off now because I'm going to prep for going to the doctor's. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you love this video, make sure you subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.